Hey YouTube, brooklinewarrior123's. Sorry I look like a little bit of a mess. Haven't shaved in a while. Need a haircut. It's tired and I'm tired and it's fairly late. So I am about to do the review that has been requested like 3 or 4 times of the Rawlings Pro Preferred Pro SDC TBR First Baseman's Mitt in the two-tone of bone and blonde, or dark tan and light tan as some people like to call it, but whatever. Yeah, as you can see, the Gold Glove Company, and if I can get it, individually handcrafted. Basically what that means is none of this shit, excuse my language, is done by a machine. Now, when I mean nothing, I mean all of the assembly in the glove. The leather dies are punched by presses to make multiples. Otherwise, everything in this, all the stitching around the finger pad here, around anything that's individually stitched, laced, everything, even the die placement and pressing to create that beautiful logo, all done by hand. Surprising. Great quality glove. I love it because it does have that 3-step post web. This is the 13-inch, I believe. One thing that I'm slightly worried about, I wouldn't say worried, I'd say concerned slightly, is right in here. In this area, if I can get the light right here, just above where it says Pro SDC TBR, there's a little bit of a bubble. You can't see it from this side. It's perfectly flush. You can actually see a little bit of outline, actually, right in here. But, you know, that's something. But right in there, there's a bubble. It's worrying me. Because it's not like the bubbles, it's not like a bubble. This isn't much of a bubble. This is a pad. This is a bubble. There's air in here, people, air. It's not too good. Because whenever you put the glove on, and you open it up, big bubble. And then when you flatten it out, you can see it even more. See how it's all ribby? I don't mind about the palm too much because you shouldn't be catching too many balls off the palm anyway. But yeah, it's a great glove. This is just me because when I get a new glove, first thing I do when I get out of the box is start pounding it with a mallet to break it in. I broke this glove in 2 days. Yeah. My All-Star, which was like $25 more, maybe 30, something like that, took me 2 months. Yes, it is a catcher's mitt. Yes, there's a little more leather on it. Yes, there's a little more padding on it. But I have broken in Pro Preferred and Heart of the Hides and A2000 and A2K catcher's mitts in less than 2 weeks. Now, All-Star is high quality. Oh, and Mizuno. But yeah, All-Star is high quality. I understand that. I'm not saying they're a bad glove. Just if you're gonna buy an All-Star glove and you're not gonna be like me and pound away at it for 3 or 4 hours straight and go play catch with it the second you get it, might take you that long. Of course, I did that over the winter, so it wasn't very easy for me to get outside, being that I am from Boston. Because it snows here, because it sucks. But yeah, shit, man. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I love the texture of the leather, because there is none. It is very smooth. All of the stitching is what you can feel. All of the lacing you can feel. All of the embossing you can feel. Everything else is perfectly crisp and clean. And it will stay this way. Look it looks like it's just out of the box, right? But it's not, because I can do this. I've had this glove for like 2 months. I feel like I've had it for like 3 years. It's that hard. I mean, it's that soft. But that's only in the break points that I pounded in. Otherwise, the glove is stiff. My only one concern actually, is that whenever you close the glove, the thumb tends to, you see how it's, I'll straighten it out a little bit. See how it's basically straight? Hold on. Fuck. See how it's straight here? When you close the glove and release it, it tends to do this and just flare. I'm not pissed or worried because it flares. I'm more worried because since it's a first baseman's mitt, this whole thing is cupped to follow this curve, so it's like that. And when those two things meet together, they basically do this. And there's a big circle right at the heel of the glove. Right here. Right here. Not fucking good. Because if you're trying to pick a ball out of the dirt and both the glove and the webbing and everything else go this way, you cannot feel anything down here from the glove. And you remember, why do you want to feel it? It's a 13-inch glove. You shouldn't be able to feel it. You should be able to feel it. Want to know why? Because that's a ball coming in at like 70 mile per hour plus, bouncing off dirt or turf, and into a piece of leather that's attached to your hand. Hand. Mono. Hand. Fingers. Okay, you should be able to feel that ball stay in there. I've had many occasions this year, in the past couple months, where there's that ball that you get picked perfectly. It's a beautiful play that sits right here in these top two bars, and you have no clue it's there. And you start spinning around looking for the ball, and you're like, oh shit, it's in my glove. Also, another thing, there's a big gap up here, even when you close it all the way. Big gap. So if you don't squeeze that tight, it's just going to go and pop out. Otherwise, first baseman's mitt as a whole, it's definitely one of the highest quality, if not the highest quality. I've never used a Primo, and I never will use a Primo, because there's no reason you should be spending $400+ on a glove unless you're getting an extreme discount and it actually costs like $3,000. No reason. While price does reflect the quality, those shits weigh like 500 pounds. This thing, like 5 compared to that. Completely irrational. Don't get a Primo. If you do have a Primo, I'm sorry. Not saying that's a bad glove, but as some people might notice, and I'm talking about like traditional breaking in, like playing catch and pounding and not putting no fucking shaving cream on and sticking it in the microwave, dipping it in some hot water, all that bullshit, oil conditioner and whatnot. I mean like taking a mallet and just sitting there and going and waiting till that shit breaks in. I am serious, people. Primos take too long to break in. My friend had more than a year into his catcher's mitt before it broke in. A year. 365, well actually it was a leap year, so 364 days. Gave it to me on the 363rd day, and I took him out and I was like, dude, sucks. Pounded it in for like an hour and a half until it was perfectly soft. And he's like, how'd you do that? I was like, luck. Because that's really all it was. Primos don't have good break lines because the leather is so stiff. They don't have good break points because the leather is so stiff. Here, that's a break point right there. You see where the two stitches go together? You see, that's why it's a break point. Because it bends there. Alright? All these webbings have specific break points. These webbings, usually, the break point is just to the outside of that bar in the middle. Okay, that's why they put the bar there. You can see, right? Just to the outside of that bar. And it creates a nice even groove right down the middle of the glove, so you can actually, close the glove. But otherwise, yeah. And for those people who keep calling me fat, you're fat shit, wear your head straight, blah, blah. Man, fuck you, man. Don't be mad because I have nice gloves. I work my ass off to get my shit, alright? I have a job. I work in a batting cage. Alright? So you can suck my dick and kiss my ass. Excuse my language. I'll not be bleeping that out. Like some people, why don't you bleep out your swear? Cause that's how I am. I swear. Fuck it. Not my fault. Alright? I need a haircut. I don't have any hair though. So yeah, whatever. But yeah. So for everybody who's ever called me fat or said to wear your hat straight, that's for you. Fuck you. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for my French, or some people call it bad language, hood rat language, all that shit. Kiss my big, naturally black ass. I got that from a movie. Queen Latifah said it. Pretty funny. Love you, Queen Latifah. You're pretty beastly. Yeah, so that's all basically as much as I have to say. If you guys have any more questions about any of my gloves, any of my other equipment for hockey, baseball, football, paintball, anything, or you have a glove that you want me to do a review on, A2000s, A2Ks, Rawlings, TPX, really anything, I will try to get a glove in here and do a review. Yeah, but until next time, signing off. Peace. Brookline Warriors till I die.